though talking more about the lack of LeBron and or Luka Doncic on the court with them, not only in regard to Jake the Arabian and how that affects him, but probably even more so for Deandre Ayton. Something that Ayton talked about post-practice today, saying that he really hasn't played with either of them, simply that I've been waiting for it, but I mean they haven't really been practicing, it pretty much not at all team practice, simply doing individual modified work on the court again per JJ Redick. So it will be nice for him to work with them, either Luka Doncic or LeBron for at least 1 or 2 preseason games, even during 5-on-5 work at practice. That would be a good start. So I think it actually is pretty important that they haven't really gotten to quite yet.
Am I getting out of it? I mean, it's good for them to see a big like me in the pick and roll with them, know what it's like, get the feel of it of, you know, how the defense, how they guard me, and you know, the corners that would be open up on my rolls and things like that, and just hearing the terminology of my voice on the defensive end, you know. I'm a quick big in the pick and roll where I can be up to the touch and, you know, still be in the drop to protect the rim. And, you know, just having them have a feel of that. Just, you know, us going extremely hard. You know, we might not have our superstars out there, but like we get a chance to really go at each other and, you know, just be ready for when those guys come. Everything's easier for them.
What's it been like working with Luka and with LeBron, even though they haven't been on the practice court?
I haven't. So, something I'll just be waiting on. Just got to prepare. And yeah, JJ and the coaching staff probably have something where, you know, they can put stuff together for all of us to really build chemistry.
Like I said, I think it definitely is affecting him and other guys that are projected to be in the rotation that have not gotten to play with either Luka Doncic or LeBron James quite yet. Definitely affecting them in how they want to operate within their offense and or defense. They simply don't know until they actually share the court with them. Their role won't be quite defined until that point. JJ Redick can talk to them about it and try to make them envision it, but it won't become clear until they actually get to spend time on the court with them. And that's where the benefit is missing in my opinion. Again, on the other side of that, you can make the argument that it could benefit guys that don't normally get to touch the ball that much or operate that heavily within their offense. Guys again like Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, Bronny James, even Jake the Arabia to a certain degree, that it can kind of benefit them and allow them more opportunity. But I think more than anything, it would benefit them more if LeBron, Luka Doncic, and or Austin Reeves are playing with them more often on the court, mainly in the 5-on-5 setting. Not simply sharing the practice court with them, but not actually doing work with them. I mean, it's great to hear them trying to bond off the court. Luka Doncic organizing an event to drive some Porsches the other day, and no, I'm not joking about that. Every Laker player got to drive 3 different Porsches and test drive them on a track. But that's not quite the same as playing with them in a 5-on-5 setting, even in an NBA game setting on the court, during preseason action, even for 5-on-5 in their own practice facility. Not quite up to par there, and I think they're really missing out.
I truly appreciate Luka for that. I've never done that before, or had, you know, one of the star players really look out, you know, for the team like that. And, you know, something like that is actually crazy. And, you know, I never heard of it or been in a Porsche before, so he definitely was my first time. I didn't know Luka was into cars like that. So, yeah, him and LeBron. It was good seeing them and seeing them behind the wheel. You know, seeing LeBron behind a car is crazy.
Did you fit okay? Did you fit inside one okay?
Yeah, they had some cars where they could hold up 7-footers. I don't know if it was custom or that's how they made some of the factory, but you know, just seeing LeBron James, you know, sports car pushing, I was like, oh, he knows cars. Making a rev and doing his thing, that was pretty cool to see.
Again, they do have plenty of training camp left, do have 2 weeks left of preseason, so there is time left, don't freak out quite yet. But it even seems that Deandre Ayton, maybe some other players on their team are getting a bit antsy with it, not getting to play with Luka Doncic, LeBron, their primary ball handlers, and kind of missing out on that part with the season approaching pretty quickly. So definitely something to note, but not freak out about quite yet in my opinion. Again, they have plenty of time left, and I'm sure Redick has some kind of plan to get them on the court, get them practicing with the team in a 5-on-5 setting, and we'll simply have to wait and see how he approaches that. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one, and if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.